What's up, basketball fanatics? Welcome back to the channel for some high-octane hoops talk, especially with the NCAA tournament in full swing. Today, we're diving into the glowing praise being heaped upon one of the brightest young stars in college basketball. Duke freshman sensation Cooper Flagg. After a dominant performance in the Sweet 16, Flagg has caught the attention of none other than NBA legend and current TNT analyst Charles Barkley. And let me tell you, Barkley's opinion of this kid is crystal clear and absolutely electrifying. Get ready for some serious hype surrounding Cooper Flagg. The Duke Blue Devils, the #1 seed in their region, are coming off an absolutely impressive victory in the Sweet 16, taking down the #4 seed Arizona Wildcats. And the driving force behind that Duke win? None other than their sensational freshman forward, Cooper Flagg. Flagg put on a performance for the ages, leading the team with a phenomenal 30 points. But he wasn't just scoring, he was doing it all, adding 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks to his stat line. That's the kind of all-around dominance that makes NBA scouts drool and has basketball fans buzzing. Now, with a highly anticipated Elite Eight matchup looming against the #2 seed Alabama Crimson Tide, the basketball world is eager to see if Flagg can continue his stellar play and lead Duke to their first national title since 2015. And it seems like one NBA legend has already seen enough to form a very strong opinion on the young star. During a recent interview on the Dan Patrick Show, Charles Barkley, never one to shy away from sharing his thoughts, weighed in on Cooper Flagg's performance. And let me tell you, Barkley's enthusiasm was infectious. He made his opinion of the Newport, Maine native extremely clear right from the start. Barkley exclaimed, "This kid is really talented. He's really smart. I can't wait to meet him." That's high praise coming from a Hall of Famer like Barkley. But he didn't stop there. He went on to comment on Flagg's maturity and how he's handled the immense pressure that comes with being the top-ranked high school player in the country. Barkley noted, "He seems like a really nice kid because he could have had what in my day we called a big head. He was the best high school player in the country. Came in with all the pressure on him. But he's lived up to the hype. He hasn't had any missteps. People are out to get you when you're famous. Especially when you're a 17 or 18-year-old kid." Barkley's words highlight the maturity and poise that Flagg has displayed despite the enormous expectations placed upon him. It's not easy for a freshman, especially one who was so highly touted, to navigate the pressures of college basketball and the constant scrutiny that comes with it. But Flagg seems to be handling it with grace and focus. While Barkley was clearly impressed with Flagg's talent, he also showed a level of respect for the young player's journey, stating, "But I'm not going to compare. It would be a disservice for me to compare him to a great NBA player. He's a pleasure to watch. He's a terrific young player. He looks amazing on television. And I can't wait to see him in the NBA." This shows that Barkley recognizes Flagg's potential but also understands that he's still early in his career and it's unfair to place comparisons to established NBA legends on him just yet. However, the excitement in Barkley's voice about seeing Flagg in the NBA is undeniable. Cooper Flagg has indeed faced immense pressure to live up to the hype of being viewed as the consensus #1 overall pick in June's NBA draft. And by all accounts, he has not only met those expectations but perhaps even exceeded them. He led Duke to both the ACC regular season and tournament titles, showcasing his ability to perform under pressure and lead his team to victory. His individual accolades are just as impressive. Flagg has earned USBWA National Player of the Year honors, as well as being named both the ACC Player and Rookie of the Year. These awards speak volumes about his impact on the college basketball landscape in just his freshman season. Looking at his season statistics, it's clear why Barkley and so many others are so high on Flagg. He's averaging an impressive 19.0 points per game, along with 7.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 1.4 steals. What's even more remarkable is that he's led the entire Duke roster in points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and minutes played. That kind of all-around contribution from a freshman on a #1 seed is simply outstanding. Now, Cooper Flagg and the Duke Blue Devils are just 3 wins away from capturing their first national title since 2015. Their Elite Eight matchup against Alabama promises to be a thrilling contest. And all eyes will be on Flagg to see if he can continue his dominant play and lead Duke one step closer to their ultimate goal. Charles Barkley's enthusiastic endorsement of Cooper Flagg only adds to the already significant buzz surrounding this young talent. Barkley's experience and knowledge of the game carry a lot of weight. And his clear admiration for Flagg speaks volumes about the freshman's potential. Whether Flagg ultimately becomes the next great NBA superstar remains to be seen. But based on his performance in the NCAA tournament and the glowing reviews from legends like Charles Barkley, the future certainly looks incredibly bright for Cooper Flagg. What are your thoughts on Cooper Flagg's performance in the NCAA tournament? Are you as impressed as Charles Barkley seems to be? Do you think he'll lead Duke to a national title? And where do you see him being drafted in the NBA? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more March Madness and NBA draft coverage. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the exciting action. We'll catch you in the next one.
Get ready for some NCAA tournament drama with a side of wisdom from one of the game's biggest personalities, Charles Barkley. The Duke Blue Devils, fresh off an electrifying Sweet 16 victory over the Arizona Wildcats, have their eyes set on the Elite Eight, where they'll clash with the formidable Alabama Crimson Tide. But the spotlight today isn't just on Duke's incredible run. It's on freshman sensation Cooper Flagg, who lit up the court with 30 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. In a recent interview on the Dan Patrick Show, former NBA legend Charles Barkley made his opinion about Flagg crystal clear. "This kid is really talented. He's really smart. I can't wait to meet him," Barkley exclaimed, his voice brimming with admiration. He went on to note that despite all the pressure and the inevitable challenges that come with being the top high school player in the country, Flagg has handled it all with grace, eschewing that notorious big head that can plague young stars. Barkley was quick to point out that comparing him to NBA greats wouldn't do him justice. "He's a pleasure to watch. He's a terrific young player. He looks amazing on television, and I can't wait to see him in the NBA," he added, leaving no doubt that his excitement for Flagg's future is off the charts. Facing enormous expectations as the consensus #1 overall pick in the upcoming NBA draft, Flagg hasn't just risen to the challenge, he's redefined it. Leading Duke to both the ACC regular season and tournament titles, Flagg even snagged the USBWA National Player of the Year honors, along with ACC Player and Rookie of the Year awards. With averages of 19.0 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 1.3 blocks, and 1.4 steals, he's been the heartbeat of the Blue Devils, playing the most minutes and leading the team in virtually every category. Now, as Duke stands just 3 wins away from its first national title since 2015, the pressure mounts, but so does the excitement. With Charles Barkley's enthusiastic endorsement ringing in everyone's ears, Cooper Flagg is not just a player, he's a beacon of hope for a bright future in the NBA. Buckle up. Because if Flagg continues this trajectory, the tournament and the league are in for one unforgettable ride.